Hey everybody, and welcome to our Bachelor Women Tell All recap. I am back, as always, with Michael Riccardi to talk about anything and everything that happened on this week's Bachelor. It's one of my favorite episodes of the season. I love when all the women get together and fight and confront, and it's bliss. It's bliss for me. But before we get into all of that, if you want to thumbs up this video and like or subscribe to our YouTube channel, that would be fantastic. And if you're watching us live, you can tweet us #YRRLive, any questions or comments, and we will be sure to answer them. And you can follow me on Twitter at Your Reality Recap. No, what am I doing? You can follow me on Twitter at DGoodyear1975. Wow. What's going on with you, Michael?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at MikeyRich1122 and my Real Housewives of Beverly Hills blogs at yourrealityrecaps.com/Bravo.
Amazing. Okay. So much to get into. I thought this was going to be 3 hours. Apparently it was only 2, and I breathed a sigh of relief when I saw it on my TV. I guess next week is 3 hours, so we're in for a good one. But yeah, so I hate the first 10 minutes. I'll just put it out there. I hate the filler of going to friggin' viewing parties. I think it's all fake and staged, and they all know they're coming.
You can't. I can believe it if they weren't camera angles of them coming into the room. So clearly, the camera guy went in there. Was like, they're coming in. They knew ahead of time. You can't tell me you didn't know.
Surprise!
Yeah, if the camera only came from behind them and that was the only angle they ever had the whole time, I would believe it more. But they have a camera right in front of them walking in the room, and clearly they know it's coming.
Yeah, I know. I'm just and all these girls are just humping on him, and I'm you realize the man's engaged, right? You just watched him on a show to find his wife. To find his wife. He's been engaged for 3 months. Let's be real here. Engaged for 3 months. Get off him. He's taken for now, anyway. And yeah so hated that.
Well, hopefully it works out.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully whoever he ends up with works.
I hope so. They need another one to work. It's bad. It's getting bad. But the thing I noticed first off was normally when they seat the girls, they seat them in order of the weeks that they were kicked off the show.
Oh, they shuffled them.
Oh, they shuffled them good, because if you realize, Kelsey and Ashley were kicked off the same week, within minutes, and there were 2 people sitting in front of, sitting between them. There were 3 people between Britt and Carly.
Oh, yeah. They are not letting these people sit next to each other.
Exactly, and then there was,
outside of that...
And there was, a whole row between, Jillian and Carly, because I think they realized that, Jillian is going to...
You would think the way overall the episode, you can tell Britt, Jillian, and Kelsey went in together.
Yeah.
Because they had each other's back way more obvious than anyone else did. Because everyone else had their own opinions about stuff, but they were just strictly to have each other's back.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And I've never seen them, go, I've never seen them go at it. I've never seen the girls really go at it. Yeah, they've kind of...
how not even one was on the couch yet and they were already yelling at each other?
Yeah, I've never seen that happen before. I've seen them, some don't like each other and they kind of confront, but I'm sitting there, am I watching Real Housewives of Atlanta? Because it feels like I'm watching, Nene just, over everybody. I'm what happened to The Bachelor? And, Chris is, fighting for control, so he's fine, you know what, Brittany, get up here. Britt, get up here, because I was going to call you up anyways. Might as well do it now.
Since everyone was yelling at her.
Exactly. Well, and, Britt's thing is, why did, all she wanted to Carly was, why did you pretend to be my friend? And Carly's well, I didn't. We're living in the same house. We have to be civil. Why am I going to create drama where drama doesn't need to be created? And she's well, you sat on my bed and you did this. Well, because no one in their right mind is going to be no, especially when there's so few of you left in the house. Oh,
and it wasn't even she was the only one who said anything. There was other girls that spoke up saying they said the same thing. And then Chris even tells her that, too. It was other people, not
Sorry.
just Carly. She wasn't the first one. There was other girls that said stuff before Carly said something.
Yeah, yeah,
So she's so
exactly.
mad at Carly, but it's like
So mad at
Britt was
Carly,
trying
and
so hard to make it all about her and crinkling her face up, trying to cry without crying, like never drops a tear. She just keeps
yeah,
making faces like she's so upset and hurt.
yeah. Let's talk about the non crying that happened. Like I don't know what acting class this girl's attended, but she should get her money back. Like she gave it a good college try to try. I'll give her like an A for effort, I guess. But like if you look at like I mean Jade cried and Caitlyn cried and who else cried? Like I mean a couple of them cried and like they didn't have to like go
Force
through
it.
go through such facial contortion to get the cry out. Like she's always got that cry face on her, and that means to me that you're trying to make it happen. You're trying to squeeze tears out where tears aren't
If
going to
she was that
happen.
upset, she would have a straight face and start crying. But she
Exactly.
was crinkling up every inch of her face to try to make a tear happen. It never came.
And then they just like load her like eyes up with like glitter makeup so that you think
But even if
she's
you were
crying.
watching closely, when they had a close up on her face, her eyeballs weren't even glossy.
No, no, no. There were no
Like they
tears.
weren't even like they were close to crying. Like
There were no tears, and I'll give her like maybe like after the commercial break when they were like when they showed the raw footage of like her on commercial and they were going to put her back in her seat there she had a couple of tears and I don't know if that was like water bottle spray or like Chris Harrison
I
going
think so because it was quite convenient that a production assistant was already right next to her
yeah,
and has to escort her back to her chair. Just seems a little convenient.
yeah, it's like
I don't know.
I
I
think she would
know.
have sat in that chair the whole show. I think if someone not said you need to get
Get
back to your
up.
seat, I think she would have
Yeah.
sat there the whole show. Like she would be like, I'm Chris Harrison's date for the night.
I'm sorry. People love her and people want her to be Bachelorette, but I just think she was fake. I didn't think
Oh,
the way she fell apart at the end and the way her attitude was, it just, to me, it was all to be on the show, to get as much airtime as possible, to be on there as long as possible. She probably won't do anything Bachelor related again because this was her acting jump. You're muted.
I know. I was talking to somebody else. Yeah, no, she's. I was clicking on it. I swear.
Mhm.
Someone was asking me a question. No, so yeah, I don't find her genuine at all. I'm just like they spent so much time on her and I'm like I've had enough. I've had enough of the Britney show. I don't care anymore. Like let's just move on. She was more concerned about her friendship in the house than she was more upset over the people pretending to be her friends
That's
than
all she wanted to talk about.
she was over the fact that Chris dumped her. And that's what bothered me. So we can move on from her
Move
because I'm
on
totally over her.
to the
And then,
crucifixion that never happened.
oh, then we go on to freaking Kelsey, and I'm just like, we go from one psycho, like I won't even call her a psycho. She's just not genuine.
One
And
dramatic person to the
yeah,
next.
to psycho. Like we go from like crying crazy to psychotic. Like she terrifies me. Like every time they show her like picture or whatever, or like a still of her doing something, like the look in her eyes terrifies me to my core.
Yeah, and the fact that like almost every girl attacked her said a lot.
Yeah, like
I mean,
not.
every girl except for Jillian and Britt attacked her.
And I mean, really, I think only Britt had her back because Britt was feeling up against the wall herself. Like, I think
Yeah,
had Britt been okay with the Carlys and everybody else in the group, it wouldn't have been such an issue. So, I just,
and I mean, Julia made the perfect example that she was in a similar situation as her, and it was not used as a weapon like Kelsey did.
yeah, like I just,
And Megan too. They both said the same thing. Like you used this situation, and then, oh my God, I can't remember her name, but the one that barely spoke that went home that night.
Megan.
Not Samantha, the other
Oh,
one.
Megan?
No, the black hair
Mackenzie.
girl. No, the other one.
Samantha.
No, there was two that barely spoke. It wasn't Samantha. It was a different girl.
Mackenzie?
No. I want to
There was
Google it now. It's gonna
Trina.
bug me. They were behind. She was in the second row, and it wasn't Samantha because Samantha only spoke up during Britt's situation.
Who was
Oh,
it?
it's gonna bug me.
Was it? It wasn't Nikki, was it?
Yes, Nikki. It was one of the two girls that lasted a long time that never got camera time. Because she
Oh,
was pissed off and she said, it was the one that said, I was mad because I barely got any time with him, and because of your stunt, I didn't get a cocktail party chance, and I got sent home.
that was Samantha.
That was not Samantha.
That was Samantha.
Samantha had the poofy hair.
That was Samantha.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
I'm going to Google it right now. Okay, go on.
Samantha was the one that got sent home on that cocktail party.
It
Because Nikki
wasn't.
wasn't.
I swear it was Nikki. No,
Oh,
Samantha didn't go home that night.
yes, she
Samantha
did.
went home the next one.
Oh my God, Michael.
Just drop it. It's all good.
No, it was, but like, so like let's start like off with like Kelsey. Like Chris asked how you feel. She's like, I feel betrayed. And I'm just like, why do you think these women are your friends?
I don't know. That's all they seemed to all care about was friendships.
Like you were here to date the same man. Like some friendships will come out of this, but you're not friends.
I don't
Like
understand.
it boggles my mind. And she's just like, and he's like, well, do you see like when he asked her like, do you see where the girls are coming from? Like, and she's like, oh yeah, because I guess I come out condescending and I use big words. Like, so she basically called them stupid again to their faces.
Yeah, pretty much.
And like she pretends to be so sorry, but like, did you look at her face?
That was the only thing she could say was, I was sorry, but never really seemed like it.
Like, did you see her face when they were showing like her highlight reel, and like they put like her little picture on the bottom of it? Her face when she was like, Ashley is like, I am up here and Ashley's down here. Do you see like the very
She
pleased
totally
with
thinks that
herself
that's
look on her
why.
face? Like that's not a look of I'm just, like if I was watching myself say that back to a person, I would be mortified.
Oh, I can't
Absolutely
get a clear
mortified.
picture.
She looked pleased with herself
Yes.
that she did
But
this.
she was not, she was, her only thing she was there to do was just to say sorry. That's
Yeah.
all she was trying to do.
That's all she tried to do, and I'm like, I don't buy it. I was so over her like 5 minutes, like 2 minutes into it too. I'm like, why are we giving these people all the screen time? Like, I don't care about what because all of Kelsey's answers seem so contrived and so rehearsed that I don't want to hear about it.
Between her and Britt and Jillian, they were just there ready to defend themselves.
Yep, and attack Carly. Like, all of them went after Carly for saying mean things, but like Carly was trying to be funny, and um so was Caitlyn. Caitlyn was trying to be funny too.
Yeah.
That is
Caitlyn was.
Samantha.
That's not Samantha.
That is
The
Samantha.
other one is. I'm gonna send you another. Okay, this one's Samantha.
I can't laugh because I'll start to cough.
Then who's this one? There's two of them. I'm telling you, it was Nikki.
I don't even think Nikki was there.
Well, then which one's this girl? That's Samantha. Samantha had poofier hair. I'm about ready to run down to TV and look at my TiVo.
Yeah, really shitty. How am I supposed to? This is the picture he sends me, people.
The picture that's how it came out. The camera on my phone sucks, I guess.
Nikki was the first. Nikki was gone before Samantha. Samantha lasted longer.
Yeah, I swear it was Nikki.
So this would be Nikki.
Fine.
Samantha lasted longer, so she would be, if they put them in, I think the back row was pretty much order of bye-bye.
Okay.
So the back row was right.
Because it was the white dress girl with the hair back was the one that said it. But I swore they had written Samantha under the other girl's name. Besides the point, okay. I'm right, you're wrong.
I will prove you right. No, so, yeah, I don't care. I can't get this dog in the house and I'm freezing. Like,
He's in the house.
oh, is he? Hurry up. Now he's back. Oh, Jesus, he just went outside. Oh, my God.
Yeah, pretty much Kelsey was prepared. And the only thing, she didn't want to argue with any of them. All she just said, I mean, and then even she proved her whole point was that when Chris said, you can, do you have any questions for the other women since they've been attacking you pretty much? And she just said, all I wish is that they would just forgive me. It's like, that's not really a question.
I'm trying to find. I'm on a mission now because I need to.
To prove me wrong?
I need to prove you wrong. So
Why?
this was the week before hometowns. This was the week of when they went to No, she didn't go to Iowa, right?
No.
Okay, so this would have been. That was Iowa, so it would have been this episode. Give me a minute, people. I'm gonna prove them wrong. Samantha was in that episode. I don't even have a clear picture of her. Oh my God, really? My mother's behind me. God, I don't have a picture. I don't have a picture of her, but she was in the. So irritated now. Samantha was in the Badlands date though, for sure. Samantha lasted longer. That first girl is Nikki.
If you think so.
I know. I was just reading my own blog. In the Badlands date.
Doesn't mean they were in the right order.
They were in the right order. I'm telling you. Because Megan went home that week before the cocktail party. Oh, I'm right. I know I'm right. I know I'm right.
Mackenzie should have been in that back row then.
I know, but this is where it all gets screwed up because they put Mackenzie in there as a buffer between
Ashley and
Kelsey and Ashley I. They weren't going to put Jillian in there because Jillian would slap a bitch.
Why didn't they put Megan? She was the one that should have been down there.
Because I think Kelsey, I think they know that Mackenzie's more like Mackenzie's not going to say anything. Yeah, she's not going to say anything. And don't run back under again.
And Ashley I was looking like a Kardashian.
Yeah. I think Ashley looked pretty, I'm going to say. But what do you think? Like, if you were Ashley and you got that apology from...
Oh, Ashley was not accepting pics. Ashley did not accept her apology at all.
Oh, would you?
No.
That was not an apology.
No.
That's freaking terrible.
But then we get Jade. I think Jade is so pretty. It's so nice.
She is. She's a gorgeous girl.
I think she got it in the bag if it wasn't for the porn.
Well, no, we didn't talk about Ashley, though. We got Ashley first.
Oh, the onion girl.
Yes, let's have some comic relief in the form of Ashley S. I could have had a full hour. I could have had a full hour of Ashley S.
She's so spacey. It's crazy.
So out to lunch, and it's fucking fantastic.
She needs to be on, like, Bachelor Paradise or something.
Like, when she came out with that onion, I'm like, you are fully embracing your craziness. And if you're going to fully embrace your craziness, I absolutely adore it. Like, you know you're insane, and you're going to be like, yeah, I'm insane. Here's the onion. That's amazing.
And she totally, if it's not really her, she totally played that up for the reunion nicely. Because she was right on point with how she was in the show.
I know. She's just like, what? Where am I? Like,
she's like, I just am, like, weird on camera.
And you know what? I'm going to give her one because I did a little Mesa Verde research after I watched this episode. And she's kind of right. It's not like a park, like a Yosemite or something. It's actual archaeological ruins that you walk through in Colorado. So, I mean, it's a stretch that Zombie Walk looked like Mesa Verde, but I can see where it's coming from. Yeah, like oh, obviously they're drunk. Like they poisoned the
Or a
alcohol,
pill of some sort.
something. But I can see where she's getting this from. So I'm gonna go with her on this one to be like she's not so insane like in her thought process, being so like into it, a little crazy, but she's not totally wrong. Like
She's entertaining. I mean, I like I said, she needs to be like Bachelor in
she
Paradise or
needs
whatever.
to be on Bachelor in
She,
Paradise.
could you
Like
imagine her walking up the island after
oh my
the
gosh,
cabin on the
she's
beach?
in there week one and not leave till the end. Like
Just go crazy on everybody.
yes, she is got to be like the Claire Crawley of next year's like Bachelor in Paradise. Like it would be so funny to watch. Like she's just entertainment, like pure entertainment. Like thinking that accounting, like I mean, I think I touched on this a little bit a few weeks ago how she thought like the accounting department was a betting ring.
I know. I love how they talked about it. She's like, "You guys were betting on the girls." He's like,
Like
no."
we're signing your paychecks actually. Here's
Yeah,
your stipend.
we were paying your bills while you were still here.
Yeah, like it's so funny. Like she's hilarious. And then like the cat, like oh, but it never replied, and like she's just it was great. Like we need more of that. Like I would have loved to have seen like Jordan drunk in the hot seat too. That would have been great. Like could you imagine
Oh my god.
like a
I
drunk
just couldn't
Jordan?
believe how many of them were. They were a very vocal group.
Yeah, they were. And like even Caitlyn, like when Caitlyn watched the highlight reel of Ashley and saw how she was like, I'm fucking
Oh, you
crazy.
can tell she forgot she said
I
that.
know, she oh like that is like holy crap, what did I just say? As opposed to like Kelsey's like, yeah, I said that. Like, like she looked like, oh my god, I didn't just like I need to crawl into the ground right now. So, but yeah, I loved Ashley S. I need more of her. She likes to ride bikes, people. It's all good. And she never really did answer the will you be on Bachelor in Paradise? Like you just she's gotta be. Like
She probably will be.
she has to be. And then we
What
go
else she got
on
going on?
cats. I don't know. Cats and bikes, I guess. So then we go on to Jade. And now here's where I get mad. Like we give like so much time to like a
To Chelsea.
Kelsey and a Brit and like Jade gets 2 seconds. Like I'm so mad. So like we find out that shush. We find out that she's like because I guess I don't know if he didn't think that these girls would read what he said. Hold on a second. Oh, here. Hold on.
Yeah, but I mean, I totally understand where she's coming from. To have him sit in front of you and say, this doesn't affect anything, and then to read the blog and
Yeah.
see that it clearly did affect everything. I mean, I can see why she's upset because it does kind of come across disingenuous that he should have just said it right then and there. Well, this was awkward. I mean, and then to tie in their whole conversations, do you want to do their conversations like that?
Yeah. Like I
You
just
want to tie them in? But I mean, when Chris came out and they talked, I mean, he sat there and said it was awkward to watch. It was awkward to look at the pictures. Well, if it was so awkward to do it, you knew ahead of time it was going to be awkward, so why do it?
well, I mean that
That's
kind of
my thing. It's like,
that
just he should
situation
have
is
said, no, I feel
never
like it's going to be awkward. Let me just go to my hotel room and Google it, and it'll be okay.
like I think like he kind of did it because like he felt she wanted to or
But
needed
she
to.
sat there and said, we made that decision together.
But it's
So
gonna
it's
be
like,
awkward. Like it's never gonna be comfortable to sit there with a girl that I mean really all you've done is kiss her
but what I'm
to
saying
be
is,
shown.
no, I know, but I'm saying if he would have said to her, I think this will be awkward to do together to look at these photos, she wouldn't have done it. Telling him was enough. She didn't have to pull out the laptop and show him. Is all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Well, I think she probably wanted to be there when he saw them. I don't. I
Yeah, but I mean, if he was so uncomfortable with it and it was going to make him feel awkward and it was really going to affect how he viewed her, I think he should have voiced that a little bit more in person, like she wanted. Like she was just—that's all she was saying. But she was just saying if he thought it was so awkward and all these things he was apparently felt afterwards to himself, I think her whole thing that upset her was that he just didn't tell her.
Like, I just don't think it would
She
have.
got
I
the
don't.
feeling
It's got to be
she just got
awkward
the feeling it
though.
was fine. But she got the feeling I think that it was okay to look at with him, and he was okay with it, and it didn't matter.
I
Pretty much
think
just
he
how
was
Caitlyn.
okay. I think he was okay to look at it with her. Like, I don't think
I
that.
just think the two. I don't
It's
know.
just awkward. I mean, like, to look at pictures of a girl you barely know naked, but you know that you kind of need to do it to move on. Like, you know, I don't know. I think he's very bad with words. Like, I think he spent way too much time alone on the farm,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
like he can't use his words very well. Because like if you like his face like says it all. Like when he's thinking about what he needs to say, like he contorts his face and he doesn't know what to
Well, it's like
do.
I think when he sat down with Caitlyn, he always does a deep breathing. Like, okay, let's go. Yell at me.
Yeah, oh, because he knew it was coming, right? But
Oh
like,
yeah.
because like when he talked to Britt, like there was none of that. He knew what he wanted to say to Britt.
I think the way it was shown on TV with Britt was very much downplayed on how he felt. I think they tried to edit it to look like it was Carly as much as possible. When I really do think he was just kind of over it at that point.
Yeah, well, he did come to her defense and say, you know what? I didn't make this decision based on something that Carly said. Like
Yeah,
I
he said
was
like other people said stuff before her too.
exactly
So
like I mean
he was already seeing it.
he was already seeing it. I mean, Carly might have put the nail in her coffin, but I don't think he made that decision based on Carly's saying that she didn't want to move to Iowa. Like I think,
Yeah.
if you look at Britt, if you look at how like she's a young girl.
I would bet any money that Whitney and Kelsey were probably ones that said stuff. And like Ashley I.
Well, Ashley I said something and Jade said something. He said it in his blog that
Oh, did he?
yeah, first Ashley said something and then Jade said something and then finally it was
Carly.
Carly that said something. And I mean, when they keep saying things, and like as Carly said, it's like first you're like all gung ho to go to Arlington, and then you don't want to go to Arlington. Then you're like, oh my god, I could never live here, and then you're like, oh my god, I could live here, and then we're hearing that you're not ready to have kids right away, and then you're telling him you want to have kids. Like when you see so much of this stuff pile up,
It
like
looks weird.
it does. It doesn't look good for you,
You
and
can't blame the other girls for just pointing out exactly what you were saying on and off camera.
when you're sitting there and you're talking to a man who says that his biggest fear is that he's going to get a woman onto the farm and then she's going to end up leaving him because she doesn't like it there. Of course, you're going to, whether you love him as like a husband or if you just love him as a friend, you're going to say something. Like I just, it's, I couldn't, but like, I mean, Britt was all about just wanting to bash Carly some more and he wasn't having it. Thank God. But I was over. I didn't think she should have went up there. Like I keep thinking like they just like kowtow to her and be like, "Oh, can I go up there? Because I just need to get my hands on him one more time." And
Yeah,
like
she just wanted to hold his hand the whole time. Like the guy's probably engaged right now. Stop touching him.
it, exactly. And he threw you to the curb, saying you were not marriage material for him.
And do you follow Britt on Instagram?
I don't.
I looked today and she doesn't follow any of the girls.
Not even Jillian.
She does Jillian. She actually posted a picture of Jillian saying best friends have each other's back. Or true friends or something like that. So
Wow.
clearly she is not liked by the rest of the girls. And that edit started a couple episodes ago before she went home. But 2 episodes before she went home, you could start telling the edit was going against Britt.
Yeah, because I mean, Britt and Jillian have been hanging out a lot. Like I follow Jillian on Twitter, so I see a lot of the pictures there, like that Jillian posts, and she hangs out with Britt a lot, and like I know like Jade and Carly, kind of like hang out a lot together, like since the show and stuff like that. And did you know that Carly's brother was on Dez's season?
Yes.
How crazy is that?
Yep. I have my way of getting information.
I
Not
know.
really. I just Google stuff.
I know. I saw it on Twitter, or no, like I think on Instagram. I saw it because I follow Carly on Instagram, and I was like, oh my god, like Zach is her brother. Like it's so weird. So then we
But then
get,
there's Caitlyn.
and then we get Caitlyn up in the hot seat, and she's still visibly like, I always feel bad. It's like, let's watch you get your heart broken. Like, let's just sit
I know
here.
she's like her and Jade are like the saddest ones to see
Oh, yeah, because none of them really got as
because
close.
they're like at the end, you know.
Yeah, like I mean, the ones on the top row like barely got to know him, and half of them on the bottom row barely got to know him either. So it's just like watching that happen again. And I totally get where she's coming from. Like, why would you put me through a rose ceremony? Like, why would?
Knowing, yeah,
Yeah, like the minute you took Becca back
Becca
in, you should have said like, "Can I talk to you?" and brought me out and did it so I
privately.
wasn't humiliated in front of these girls. Like, it's just
Yeah, it was, and even like he said, you know, it was just a bad decision. But I mean, it's true. I mean, if you're gonna take that time, because you knew they walked away for at least 10 minutes minimal. They were talking, so it's like you got the time to take her away and then bring her back and then immediately do a rose ceremony. It's like, you know, I don't know. You think logic would have been like, maybe I'll just take all three aside, talk to all three, even if I don't have that much questions for like Whitney. Like Whitney was the first rose, so at least pull her aside and be like, just want to check on everything, make sure we're all good, you
yeah,
know. And then took Becca, then took, you know, Kelsey, or not
yeah,
Kelsey, Caitlyn. I mean, just to make it even, so no one felt like. And then he could have gave Caitlyn an inkling that she was maybe going to be the one, or
yeah.
just told her on her own.
Well, and in here too is exactly where him telling these girls that he was falling in love with them came to bite him in the ass. Like, this is why you don't. This is why that.
He was gonna get grilled by any one of those three girls he sent home. If he was gonna sit there and send them home without explaining to them, he was gonna get grilled like just like Caitlyn did. The other two would have done the same thing. You don't tell them you're falling in love with them and then stand there stumbling over your words, shoving them into a car.
Exactly. And like the thing is like this is what bothered this is the only thing that I was missing from this whole like Caitlyn when Caitlyn talked to Chris was that she never said, why did you tell me that? Like what
Because she was nice, pleasant, polite to everybody, looking beautiful because she's the Bachelorette and she already knows it and she ain't there to cause no shit. Let's be real. It's a little bit weird. You've got Carly like shaking her arm like she was with me, she heard it, and she's just like I'm not saying nothing. And all those girls were yelling at Kelsey. She just sat there, said nothing. You know, like the girls arguing with Britt, sat there, said nothing, and she just said her little piece to Chris and was okay. She didn't even get on the couch with him. She's like, cool, it's over. I got like 25 guys coming in a couple months. It's fine.
No, but I mean she did be like why like she wanted answers and I don't think she
No,
got them. I don't think
no.
either her or Jade got answers to any of the
He
questions that they
answered her
had.
question by generalizing it to all the girls.
He answered her question the same way he answered her questions back in Bali. Like there were no like
I'm sorry, it's my first time being the Bachelor,
I
and
can't talk.
there was a lot of situations with all the girls that I should have done differently. So I apologize to all of you. It's like
And I'm like, dude, you know what? You're not Juan Pablo.
talking
English
to
is your
Caitlyn.
first language. Use your words. Like, like
I think the only reason he has a hard time with Caitlyn is because the feelings were there. Where with Jade, or mostly made with Britt, I mean, he told Britt exactly how it was.
yeah,
And Jade, I mean, I think he just didn't want to hurt her feelings.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's a sense. I mean, the girl showed you nude pictures of herself. Like that is so like you don't want to crush anyone's feelings after they've just shown you.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only one who got the screwed the most was Caitlyn, and I think it's because there was real feelings there, and I still think he really never had a real reason to send her home.
And like he said, like I basically was throwing darts at a dartboard. Like
Yeah.
boom, like
I think it really was a thing of like he really sees potential and probably really loves or falling in love with Whitney. And then Becca is just the ideal of what he wants. And Caitlyn was the girl he unexpectedly fell for. That's how I categorize the three of them.
how upset do you think Ashley I was that her virginity didn't go up on the show?
How mad is Ashley? I think she probably didn't get put on a couch.
Yeah. Like I would have loved like Ashley I and Kelsey to be on that couch
That's
together.
what I was thinking. I was like, I want some Brit. I want to hit like a reunion show of reality TV, other shows where they want like the conflict to get escalated. I want like, okay, let's bring on Brit and Carly, sit on down on the couch, and then, okay, come on, actually,
Yeah,
I
it's like you two want to
Kelsey,
go, let's
come on
go.
the
Like
couch.
get up
Like
here,
let's
let's
sit here,
talk.
get 3 feet from each other's faces, and freaking scream your heads off.
I just
That's what I was wanting. I was not all about this chair yelling situation.
I know, and I mean them sitting like two people apart and three people apart, and I'm like, this is just not right. And like you notice
Because
how
they're
fun
normally in order, right?
they're always in order, always. Like that was the first thing I noticed
They just knew these girls hate each other
when
that
I
much and like
saw that
separate.
Ashley I and Kelsey weren't sitting together and Brittany and Carly weren't sitting together. That was the first thing I thought. I'm like, they know they're gonna fight, and they actually did. I mean, because they know that
They started
Jillian
arguing within minutes
within minutes, and
on
because
that
they know
day.
that Jillian is so Team Brit, they had her well away from court from Carly, but close enough to Brit to lend her support. Like she was like behind her, so
Yeah.
like at times she was like putting her hand on her shoulder. So they put her close enough to support her, but far enough away from Carly so that Carly didn't get beat.
Yeah, so she didn't. Oh, Chris is like, you're jacked right now. Calm down.
Yeah, like you're turned up. Like Jillian was turned up, and I
I don't
could.
know. It just, to me, it's more of a very annoying thing that Britt gets to go on the couch when you got like,
Twice,
she wasn't even like the last ones, you know?
twice,
Yeah.
twice. And then Caitlyn, who has somebody to confront, doesn't even get invited up there to talk. Like she's sitting in her chair,
I think that was her choice, though, not to go up there.
trying to rehash her relationship from across a room. Like just it blows my mind. Like I just couldn't.
Like I said, I just honestly think she already knows she's Bachelorette.
Yeah, I mean, she does know. She knows,
And she's
and
not there to, I just don't think she was there to really get that emotional, that into it with everybody. She tried to
well, and
get
she's
answer for
not a
Chris.
drama girl either. Like she was never
Yeah,
one
she
to be
tried to
into
ask Chris to
drama.
answer her question. Chris didn't really give it. She's like, okay, fine, I'm not gonna fight this. Like, bye.
Yeah, like can't get blood from a stone, I guess. Like, what are you gonna do? Keep hounding him? And he's just gonna be
Yeah.
like it just bothers me. Like like he's always like, oh, poor choice of words, poor choice of words. Like this was like Juan Pablo's excuse
Yeah,
last
exactly.
Bachelor, and I'm like, but Juan Pablo kind of had an excuse as English is not his first language. Like, dude,
But let's be real. Juan Pablo was kind of a dick.
oh, Juan Pablo was totally a dick. Like, I'm not letting Juan Pablo off at all, but at least like if he used a wrong word, he had an excuse for it. Like, Chris knows English, and all these things that he's saying I used the wrong word for were written in blogs where you have time to mull over your words
Yeah,
and
you
say,
had
is
time to
this
figure it out.
is this the word I'm looking for? And edit it and like let other people read it and go like, does this sound right? Is this the right word? Like, can you hand me a thesaurus? Like, I don't know what to say here. Like, I don't know. He's been in that little town too long and he has no social skills whatsoever.
I don't think he was a bad bachelor though. I think he did pretty good.
He tried. I mean, he was nice. I don't think he's a bad guy. I think he was overwhelmed with all these girls. Like, I don't think he's used to that kind of,
Attention.
yeah, like he's not used to dating. I mean, I don't think
But the
anyone's used to
bloopers were
dating.
funny.
Oh my god, I love the blooper. That's like my favorite part of the episode is the bloopers. Like, and they'll do another blooper reel too. I think on after
Next
the
week.
final, after the final rose. But Whitney's dog, like that just makes my life. Like every time I watch that dog hump that toy, I'm like, that's it.
I
I'm
love
good.
all the interview thing problems too. Lights going out, things falling in their faces,
Yeah, I'm like, why couldn't
dogs
that
running out from
thing?
behind.
Yeah, the panties. Like,
Yeah, whose are these? Oh, I just wear these when I'm alone and quiet.
see, he has the potential to be funny. Like there have been a few times like in the show where he was funny.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't they show more of that Chris as
I
opposed to
think
the?
the nervous side of him is the one that comes out awkward, doesn't speak correctly, and
I know, but they can edit and like, why didn't we see more funny Chris as opposed to?
he's not that. He's the sexy farmer guy.
But the monkey
Not
too. The monkey
funny.
gagging was hilarious.
She's like, I'm kind of scared right now. I was just staring at her gagging.
Like, yeah, I love the bloopers. What do you think of Chris, that new show that Chris is in that airs tonight? Did you
New
not see?
show.
Did you not see the promo for it during your show?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's you ever watch Ellen when she does like when she puts like the earpiece into someone's ear?
Oh, that's been
And
on for like a couple weeks, hasn't it?
no, it premieres tonight.
Where they have like celebrities
Yeah, and like
pretend to
where
do stuff.
yeah, like where she like sends like there's a show like it's not Ellen doing it, but there's a show called Repeat After Me now that airs tonight at like
Is it just
8:30.
premiering for you? It's been on for here already.
Really? I've never
Yeah,
se- I've
I
never
want
seen
to
I don't
say.
watch live TV very much anymore. Like I don't see
Yeah, I want to say it's been on for 2 weeks already.
who's the host of it. She looks familiar. I can't
It's a
place.
comedian chick. I don't know her name,
That's
but
not
she's a
Lisa.
comedian.
That's not Lisa Lampanelli, is it? No.
I don't think so, no.
No, but yeah, that looks funny. I want to watch that tonight, or I want
Yeah,
to.
the show got created from her skit she does on her show.
Oh, because I love when Ellen does that. I'm like, oh, I can't wait.
But yeah, they already did an episode with the girl from Modern Family,
I guess maybe they
and
just kind of did it tonight because Chris is going to be on.
yeah, it's probably because he's doing it. But yeah, the
Yeah.
girl from Modern Family was last week, the young one, and then there was someone the premiere episode, like Mario Lopez or somebody did the first one.
Oh God, I want to. I can't wait
Oh
to
no,
see it.
Ellen Pompo or whatever her name is from Grey's Anatomy did the premiere episode.
Oh, really? Oh,
I think it was her. She does it eventually, at least. But no, those things are funny.
oh, I know.
Those people get so confused.
Like I watched Ellen do it with Sofia Vergara. Oh my God, that was the best thing ever.
They're pretty
So
funny.
I
The
want.
last one
Are
I
you gonna
saw,
read? Are you gonna read Chris Harrison's new love book?
you mean the book he just wrote his name on that someone else wrote? Be real, he did not write that book. Like, come on.
Are you gonna read it anyways?
No, I'm already married.
It's just a romance novel. It's not
This,
like it's
this is the
about.
guide to divorce. I don't need to focus on something else right now.
Did you say you almost got a divorce?
No, I said if it's not a book about if you get divorced, I don't need a
It's
book
just a
about love.
romance novel. It's not.
I thought it was a love novel.
No, that's Sean. Sean Lowe wrote a book about like how to find love, or I don't know.
Sean Lowe just needs a photo album book.
Yeah.
Sean Lowe needs a pop-up book.
Don't make me laugh. I'm still sick, people.
So what do you think of the preview for next week?
Oh my God. I fear for Becca because his family's not too nice to her.
It seems like they go ham on her.
Yeah, they go hard on her. So it'll be
She must say something though. She must say something like at the dinner when they all first meet that makes her parents set off and her mom to say that to her. For her mom to go that aggressive, like, what if I told you you have to make a decision in 2 days in the preview? I mean, she had to have said something that made it sound like she might not be ready for this.
yeah, because they were so nice to Andy.
Yeah,
Like,
and they look like they're nice to
and
Whitney. And
you didn't even see his dad
no,
when he had his hometown with Andy.
it's just weird. I don't know.
Like at one point I was wondering
Great
if
with
he was
Becca
going to
before
her.
the house. Like all the stuff they show with Becca that's before the house, I'm assuming happens before the family seemed fine. Everything was good, and then once they get to the house, it just seems like a tornado erupts.
Well,
And
she was probably very honest about the fact that she's just not going to drop her life and move to Arlington right away. Like, She's like,
Yeah.
they're gonna let the relationship like,
That's what I'm saying. I just think she said something that triggered her parents to be like, there could be a problem with this.
yeah, like I think she probably was just as honest with them as she was with Chris about how, she will move to Arlington, but it's not gonna be like, okay, we're engaged, we've known each other for 2 minutes, I'm going to drop my life and move here now. Like it might take like 6 months or so, like for her to be sure, because you're not going to give up a career and give up a life if you're not sure. And I mean, like, be realistic. Half of these relationships, more than half of these relationships, don't work. So, would you?
For Chris,
For anybody, even for Anthony. Like, say the Bachelor was Anthony and he chose you.
how much money did he have?
He's a millionaire.
Well, then yes.
You're such a fickle bitch.
I could just buy a Wii and an Xbox and a cable box and a
Well, we
big
got
freaking
enough
giant
money.
screen
We can
TV.
adopt a bunch of babies. I'll be a stay-at-home dad.
Yeah, I will just get some babies. I will just sit at home while you work on the farm.
Buy
I'll be
me a baby.
happy.
I'll buy me a baby or
I'll
two and
have me
call
some
it.
wine delivered at the house. I'll be good. Clean
Yeah,
all the time. I'll be fine. I can
give
totally
me
do
a
that.
couple. Give me a couple of dogs,
A
couple of kids.
pool. I just need a swimming pool to tan. I'm fine. I'm
Yeah,
good. Totally sold.
yeah, get a pool table, swimming pool, a
Yeah,
treadmill. Like you're good to go.
totally can do it. Yeah.
I
Uh,
couldn't. I couldn't. I
just
would have been. I would have seen
get some
Iowa.
Hulu. Get Hulu and Netflix. I don't need to go to the movie theaters.
I would have
We
taken
can
one
order
look at.
pizza.
Would have taken one look at Arlington and went, "See ya." I would have excused myself from the show. Like, can't. I can't do an hour for a movie.
Chris isn't my type anyway. I wouldn't. I don't know. Chris is a hard one. He's a good-looking guy, but if it was like Sean Lowe, yes. Juan Pablo, yes. Not personality.
Really?
Not the personality. Marcus from last season, yes. Drew from last season, yes.
You like the blondies, don't you?
Some of them.
Your
I like
husband might be
Marcus.
blonde.
I like Marcus.
Yeah, he was blondish.
No, he was brown.
No, it was like dirty blonde.
No, brown.
But Anthony's dark haired, isn't he? When you,
He's got dark brown hair.
yeah,
I'm just saying, like, I don't know. But yeah, I have a weakness for blondes.
I don't. I don't like blondes. I don't know. They bother me.
They
Blondes
bother
bother me.
me.
Not that they bother me. I don't know.
Oh, that was funny.
I don't know. But yeah, I can't wait till next to see. I mean, I kind of know who he picks. I'm not gonna.
Don't ruin it.
I won't ruin it for anybody. I kind of know. I'm hoping I'm wrong. Not really hoping I'm wrong because I like both these girls. Like I like both of
I
them.
want
So
my person to win only because I picked it episode 1.
do
And
you
I know you're so mad I'm right, I bet.
I know, I'm so pissed.
I had top 5 and I had the pick without cheating. I'm good.
I didn't cheat though. I didn't look.
I didn't say you cheated. Your girls all went home before this shit even started, okay? Taking all
I know.
the teachers.
Yeah, you
Hey,
can't say I
don't
cheated because
pick
my
teachers.
girls were gone. But like I don't think I looked at the spoilers until like week 2. So let's just
Yeah, you didn't tell me you knew for a while after it
yeah.
started, so.
No, it's just I'm so excited that it's almost over.
Over.
Almost over. I'm excited and sad because then we don't get to hang out anymore.
I told you we'll just take over this channel. Tell Eric,
Yeah.
bye, Felicia.
Oh, my God.
We'll cover
know.
Survivor and we'll cover Amazing Grace.
Have you watched Survivor? Did you watch this episode?
Yes, I
Oh my
did.
God. Oh my God. I cannot unsee whatever his name is, Dan, in that Speedo. Like, I'm scarred for freaking life. I
And
can't.
I thought they had to block out bulges because that one guy was like bulge-tastic, and I was like, I thought they blurred out this stuff. Apparently not no more.
I can't unsee that. I can never unsee that. Like
Why'd that guy pack a Speedo in the first place was beyond me.
they shouldn't make Speedos in that size. That just should not be allowed.
Europeans blame them.
Should not. He's not European though.
No, that's where they come from.
I know, but there's no excuse. But my my pick for Survivor, I think you need to watch for Carolyn. I think she's got like she I think she's got a good read on people, so if she can make it far, I think like can start like if she starts to win challenges and stuff like that, I
Yeah.
think I think she can make it far because she's got a good read on
There's a
people.
lot of people. This season, usually I try to predict early, but this season they have a lot of people that have watched Survivor for a long time.
Yeah,
And so there's a
yeah,
lot of
like
people out there playing
Max.
different kind of games. They know how to play. I mean, what's his name on the yellow team? Whatever the fuck you call him.
Max, the one that taught us
Is
the
it him?
yeah, he taught the
Yeah.
class.
Yeah, who doesn't know how to make a fire? He knows how to make a fire. He's lying.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's just playing the game, and there's a lot of people out there playing different games that all know how to play. So it's kind of hard. I think a lot of people are dumb ones are gonna get picked off quick.
Yeah, he retweeted me the other day because I just watched the episode yesterday. So I'm watching Tribal Council, right? And I'm watching So and Carolyn like go, well,
Sell
I
themselves
love
out.
yeah, well like he's my alliance. No, he's my alliance, and he's just sitting there and I'm like the conversation in his head probably is like, shut up bitches, you're blowing up my game.
He's like, one of you are definitely going home.
I'm gonna kill one of you. Like,
The girl who fucked up the whole challenge is staying because no one's even saying her name.
yeah. I thought her name was Charisse for the longest. Like I was tweeting, I'm like, oh Charisse this. I'm like, oh wait, her name isn't Charisse.
No.
It's Sheeran or something like that. But and did you watch Amazing Race?
Yes.
Do you like this twist?
Yes.
I'm
Because
not.
it's all fine and dandy now, but these people are going to start imploding, I think. Because I'm sorry, if you put me in a race and I didn't know somebody and they're fucking up, I'm going to be as mean as shit as I want to because you're not my friend. Like, I don't got to talk to you after this thing. I'm going to yell at you all night long till you finish. Like, I don't give a shit. We can argue about this later afterwards, too. You're doing it. Like,
Yeah, no. The only the only thing that I'm loving about this season is that Jonathan Knight is on it.
these people have no idea who he is.
I I
I
am a
just can't believe
child.
none of them knew.
I am a child of the 80s and like early 90s. I was like New Kids on the Block was my jam back in grade 9. Like I was absolutely in love with Jonathan Knight. Like you have no idea. Like back then like everyone wanted Jordan or Joe. Nobody liked Danny, Don and like
There's
people
always
like
like one no one really cares for.
and people like Donnie, but like Jonathan was always the quiet one that no one really kind of like cared about, and that was the one I was drawn to. And now look at him, he's gay. Like that is
Because
just the
that's why he
story.
was quiet, because he
That
was
is the
secretly with
story
guys.
of my life right there. And I'm like,
Chasing gay guys. I was Backstreet Boys.
look at what I am surrounded in right now in your reality recaps. Like I'm just the queen. I'm like,
Queen of the gays.
I am queen of the gays, and I'm just like, oh my god, he had to be gay. Like, and like my heart bleeds for like my heart like really hurts for how he had to struggle through the. We are so off topic.
Yeah, we are. We need our own show.
But that is my thing. I love Jonathan Knight, so I am sitting there and I am watching and I am totally team New Kid. I'm like, I don't care. I had the doll and everything. Like, I'm hardcore. Don't laugh at me. I went to
I missed
concert.
them by a couple years, so.
Oh my god. I'm like, if they can just play Hanging Tough every time he comes on, I'm like,
Wonderful getting New Kids on the Block songs.
they did. They were playing Hang. They played Hanging
I know
Tough.
they played one. I'm just saying I wonder if we'll get more.
I think every time like he does something good or something like will play. I love it. I love him.
So, well,
Why do you have to be gay?
who are you locking in as the winner then?
Of Amazing Race?
No, Bachelor, which we're supposed to be talking about.
Oh, Bachelor. I'll lock in Whitney because I don't think.
Copycat.
No, only because that hometown didn't go well for Becca.
Never know, they could be tricking us.
They could be. That is not unlike ABC to do that. They are very sly with their editing. So
So
yeah,
we shall
that's
see next week.
yes. We will see next week. And until then, there is so much on the website now. Oh my gosh. RuPaul started last night. So Vince is blogging that, and John is doing like a short little like recap vlog with his friend Tony Clark. So that should be up in the next couple of days. So if you go to, he's excited too. See, yourrealityrecaps.com/drag race, buddy. Um, all, oh my gosh, all the,
Feisty over there.
he is feisty. All the blogs and vlogs and everything. Oh my gosh, come here. Full attention whore. All the vlogs and blogs will be on yourrealityrecaps.com/drag race. Melissa is blogging Survivor, so that's yourrealityrecaps.com/survivor. Hannah's blogging Amazing Race, so that's yourrealityrecaps.com/tar. Vince is actually doing Hell's Kitchen for the first time. We're covering Hell's Kitchen. I don't know the exact link to that. It doesn't have its own page, but if it's under blogs on the homepage. And I am doing at Real Housewives of Atlanta and Vanderpump Rules. And you are doing Beverly Hills. And John is doing audio vlogs for all of those shows, so you can catch those at yourrealityrecaps.com/bravo. And I think that is it.
You think?
I think if Bachelor Canada starts this month, so I don't know what we're doing yet. Maybe shows, maybe not. Probably a blog, but we'll be doing something for that. When I know, you guys will know. And yeah, so you can follow me on Twitter at dkajir1975. Until then, where can I find you?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at MikeyRich1122. Thumbs us up.
Thumbs up and subscribe.
Tell us how awesome you are.
Retweet on Twitter, share on Facebook, do it all on social media. Get us out there, okay? See you next week. Bye.
Bye.